I know I look kind of crazy right now. As you can see, it's already looking better. Hey girl, welcome to my channel. Yay! I'm so excited to have you back. If this is your first time, please stick around. You are going to get educated, inspired, and encouraged to step out of your comfort zone and create looks that you have never created before. I plan to educate you on all of your skincare needs and give you the ins and outs and ingredients that you need and why you need them. So please stick around. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And today's video is going to be all about contouring and highlighting and foundation. So I kind of touch on foundation a little bit, more of just my actual skin tone. But if you need help matching your foundation, please leave that in the comments below. If you have any questions, leave that in the comments below. Today, I'm going to do more of a bold contour with a cream product. So stick around and watch on the inside on how I created this contour, this highlight, this cheek color, and my foundation. So stick around. If you want to learn how I got these perfect brows, go back and watch one of my previous videos. I did that 2 videos ago. And then if you want to see this beautiful eye look that is for blue eyes that will make your blue eyes pop, go to my previous video that I just did and you will be able to see this eye look created. So today, that's all I have on as of right now is going to be my brows and my eyes. So I'm going to start off with a correcting stick. I actually have 2 here. One is Sculpt 1. The other is Sculpt 2. So Sculpt 1 is going to be a lighter contour stick. Sculpt 2 is going to be a darker contour stick. So because I'm going to put this underneath my foundation, I'm actually going to start with Sculpt 2. I know, crazy, right? But that's what I'm going to start with today. I'm going to take my little baby beauty blender here to help me blend it out. So I'm going to start by holding my hair back right here by my ear. And what you're going to do is basically draw a line from the tip of your ear to the corner of your mouth. That's where you want it, okay? And not going to come down that far, but that's the angle that you want it at. So as you can see, when you're looking straight, you know where you want the shadow to be casted on your face, which is going to give the illusion that it's thinner. That's the whole point of contouring, is to give the illusion of something as smaller or thinner or not there. So me personally, I have a ginormous forehead. If you don't have a huge forehead and your hairline's more like only this far from your eyebrow, you may not need to do the contouring on your forehead at all, or depending on how much you want the shading of your forehead to be will determine how much. So kind of here in the middle, I don't do a whole lot. It's more on the side to give the illusion that my forehead is only this big. And styling your hair, of course, can help make everything look smaller as well. So also a lot of women struggle with trying to hide all of this underneath. Of course, we're not going to contour the whole thing, but we're going to use some bronzer and stuff to help with that as well. But I am going to take it and draw a line, not on my jawline, on the front, on my face, kind of up underneath to where this will all look smaller. And of course, you can contour and highlight around your lips. If you want this to kind of look a little bigger right here, you can take it right there underneath, and as we blend it out, you'll see it'll make your lip look bigger. And I'll highlight right here on top. And then nose, I really don't have a huge nose, but I do like to do some contouring, especially down here more on the tip, because I feel like the bulb of my nose is a little bit bigger than it probably should be. Right here on this part of my nose, I don't really have any issues with that at all. So the Sculpt 2 is the shade that I'm using for that. And I'm just gonna take the bottom of the Beauty Blender. This one is pointy with a flat here, and I'm gonna use this kind of flat edge here to kind of help me blend this out. And I'm just gonna do like a patting motion, continuing where I actually applied it. So as you can see, it's starting to blend out. And just continue to go back and forth all the way into your hair. Yes, into your hair, because you don't want there to be a line in front of your hair where your hair starts. And I'm just going to continue to blend. Honestly, with this, I'm not blending it out all the way because I am putting my foundation over it, okay? So we are going to blend, 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 and just go around my entire face and blend all of this craziness out. I just wanted to point out, I know I look kind of crazy right now. I do love using this blender. Obviously, it'll take a little bit longer to use a blender. The other tool that I really like to use is this blending brush. This is a blending sponge. This blending brush here, it actually does help. It blends a little faster. So as you can see, I can with this spot down here actually gives my jaw a more defined, like my jaw exists. So that's two different tools that you can use for the same purpose. Now, obviously I still look real crazy. It's because I used the darker one, but I wanted to use the darker one because I'm showing you how to layer these products and how to, sorry, my words, and how to actually get a more like dramatic look. Now, next I'm going to go in with my matte Timewise 3D foundation, which is an anti-aging foundation, y'all. This is so awesome and so amazing. And doing this layering process is going to give you a more bold and dramatic contour. Obviously, doing a powder contour is going to be more natural, more basic, quicker. And even doing foundation first and then doing the contour stick that's right for your skin tone will also be less work, but I'm doing a more dramatic contour for you today. So y'all let me know in the comments what else you would like to see, and I will definitely do that for you. Obviously, matching your foundation shade is very important to make sure your foundation shade matches your skin tone. If you need help with finding your correct foundation shade, just hit me up in the comments, or you can DM me on Facebook or Instagram and I can help you with that as well. So now I'm taking my liquid foundation brush with that 3D anti-aging foundation, and I'm literally going to apply this just like I would if I applied it without all that underneath. As you can see, it's already looking better. So as you can see, it's all blended out underneath my foundation. So you can kind of see where there's some shading, which is super awesome. Now I'm gonna go in with the Sculpt one, which is the lighter shade. And as you can see, this is the one that I use primarily. I use the other one sometimes when I'm wanting a little more dramatic. So I'm going to take this and do the same thing, but it's not going to be as crazy. And with your contour, you need to always remember to blend upwards towards your eye and not down, because you do want all of this part underneath to be lighter. So as you can see now that it's all blended out, you can see where there's dark areas and light areas, and this spot's not blended enough. Y'all, this is real life. So you can see that it's all blended out. And now I'm going to take my bronzer. So this lighter one here is the one that I'm talking about. I believe it's called Gilded Glow. It does have some shimmer in it, so I do have to be careful because I do have oily skin, but it's fine. I'm gonna take my all over powder brush here and I'm gonna touch my Gilded Glow a couple times, and I'm just gonna buff a little bit here on my cheek, a little bit on my temples, a little bit on this cheek. And then with this, I'm not going to just take it where the contour is. I'm actually gonna buff it on my neck. Because if you think about it, this part of your neck tends to be lighter than your face and your chest, just because your head actually casts a shadow on this part, so it doesn't see as much sun. So that is a big part of matching your foundation, because you want to be the same shade from your hairline all the way down to through your décolleté, through your chest. You want to make sure that you are the same shade all the way through, which can be very difficult because usually your chest, your neck, your face can be 3 different colors depending on where you live, how the sun is, are you in the sun a lot, do you wear SPF on your face but not your chest, you know, just different variables like that. And me living here in Florida, that can be a huge thing. And oh my gosh, y'all, this retinol, sorry, I had a flake of skin there because I'm on a retinol treatment right now. So yeah, so that can be a huge variable in matching your foundation. So you don't ever want to match your foundation on your hand or on your arm, because as you can see, it may not be the same shade or even the same undertone as your face. So you want to match in this area, not on your hand or on your arm. So the next thing that I'm going to use is going to be cheek color. I'm gonna go in with my favorite cheek color, which is this one here, Desert Rose. It is the perfect shade, especially for my skin tone. It is a deep pink, I would say, with I guess a little bit of a red tone, but to me it's the perfect shade. Y'all, don't be afraid of cheek color. Cheek color is your best friend. It is so good. So I'm just gonna touch it a couple times right here with my cheek color brush. And I'm actually patting it right above where my contour sits, right here. Obviously, if you're someone that wants to have more of a round apple face, you start right here on the apples of your cheek, right below your eyeball, and go upwards. I want to look thinner, so I'm going to start upwards and come down. And just kind of swirl it around and buff it out a little bit so you can see the difference there. I love that color, so pretty. The next thing that I'm going to go in with is some highlight. And this is one of the most amazing products. These Illuminating drops. It is such a beautiful color. This one is called Silver Sands. And it has a dropper on it. So pretty. And honestly, this product lasts forever. So I'm just going to take a little bit on my finger. I do not like using the dropper directly on my face because it ends up being way too much. I like to use just the teeniest, tiniest little bit on my hand and then use my finger to kind of place it where I want it. And this is a beautiful highlight, y'all. Look how pretty this is. Can't get enough, literally. And I had a little too much on this side, so I'm gonna take what's on my finger and just kind of go up my nose with it. On the tip right there of my nose, and then kind of on the bridge. And honestly, I'm gonna pick a little bit more of this up. Put it right there on my Cupid's bow. I can put a little bit more on this side. So there you go. There is the perfect foundation, match, contour, and highlight. So the base of your face. Please go check out my previous videos. I did a full brow look and this eye makeup look. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else that you would like to see specifically. Ask all the questions, please, because my next videos will be based on what you guys ask. So please ask away. As always, please like this video, share it with your friends, because the more women I help, the better I feel, because I love helping women and empowering women to help them feel beautiful on the inside and out. So that helps me when you share it with your friends and your family. As always, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. And my goal is to upload every single week on Wednesdays, and hopefully I will be able to upload more often than that, but that's my goal right now, is to get uploaded once a week. So stay tuned for more videos, and as always, be blessed. Love you, ladies. Bye.